What's going on, guys? C-Sprat here, back at it with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you my honest thoughts and opinions on the Modern Warfare beta. So starting off with the pros, the first most obvious one is the movement. Obviously with the implementation of the super sprint, it adds a lot of variety to the game. You can get around the map quicker and sort of you can rush really easily, so that's always exciting. And the movement in general just feels really smooth, and that's something that's key for me personally in Call of Duty. I mean, you want to be able to move around freely and, you know, not feel sluggish or any of that type of stuff. So yeah, really pleased with the movement. And the next one is weapons. I mean, it's quite obvious just from this gameplay alone. The weapons are really nice. They look real. They actually look real, which is a huge tick. And the sounds, I mean, talk about feeling real. The sounds it's unbelievable. I think they actually recorded people shooting, which is for the gun sounds, which is why it does sound so real. So huge props for doing that. And the design of the weapons, I mean, that just adds to the realism. The guns look so good. And moving on, the maps. Now, the only map I don't like in this was the Azir Cave map. I don't know, just personally, I don't like the layout. It's pretty hard for kill streaks, especially ones that are overhead. People can just hide in the cave and, you know, don't have to worry. But in general, the maps are really good. Especially this ground war map. It's not a 3-lane map. There's so much diversity and verticality. You can literally go so many different directions, and it's beautiful. It really is. Now, the next one I briefly touched on, the kill streaks. They're overpowered again, just like MW2. They've made the kill streaks overpowered. Now, the only map you are safe from these kill streaks is the cave, which is why I hate that map. Kill streaks are meant to be overpowered, guys. You get, you know, 10 plus kills, you've earned that kill streak, so you want to be able to benefit from it and get as many kills as you want. So it's just my little gripe with the cave map. Anyway, so the kill streaks are back to their best. I mean, you've got the Pavlo, AC-130, even the Tactical Nuke making a return. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Honestly, it is. I feel like they're trying to do their best to return the Call of Duty franchise to its peak, and so far they've ticked all the boxes. But moving on from kill streaks, you've got the game modes. Obviously playing 32v32 ground war here, and they added, you know, the traditional domination, team deathmatch, all that stuff, headquarters, and some new game modes. I didn't really check them out in the beta, but I just sort of stuck to team deathmatch, domination, headquarters, and this when it came out. But you know, there's a lot of variety for people to try out and get used to, which is a great thing. Always up for that. Now, the next thing is just, it blew me away when I first started playing this game, is the graphics. I talked about realism, and this is probably, or easily, the best looking Call of Duty we've had in years. The Call of Duty I really liked the look of the most prior to this was probably Black Ops 1. MW2 is close second. But this game just looks incredible. You can see in the gameplay, they've gone up an extra notch, and I can't wait to see what they do when the next gen consoles come out. It's only going to go up, and honestly, if this is what we're getting on this console, just imagine what we're going to get on the next one. Another thing I'm really happy they added was vehicles. I never really drove vehicles in World at War. I don't know why. I just never bothered. I was more of a just run and gun type player. But I'm actually hopping in the vehicles in this game, and I'm quite enjoying it. I mean, the tanks are pretty weak. I think one rocket launcher and like 2 C4s and it's blown up. But they're pretty powerful, the vehicles. I actually loved getting in one and just cruising around. Even the ATVs, just flying around on that is just so much fun. And my actual favourite thing about this game so far is game chat. That's it. We're back. We're back to the MW2 days. The nostalgia of just finishing a game and hearing two people just abuse the fuck out of each other is just, nothing makes me happier than that. It's just so good to hear that post-game, pre-game entertainment. I think every single lobby I was in had people talking, which was great. Even better if they're beefing with each other, but yeah, that was just so good to hear. I mean, previously on Black Ops 4, literally no one had a mic in, but on the beta, there's at least 3 or 4, 5, 6 people with a mic in. It was just so good to see. But yeah, they're all the pros so far. I'm sure there's plenty more. On to the cons. Now, the number one thing that really stands out, and I'm sure all of you guys are aware of it, is the glitch under the map in this map that I'm playing right now in particular. So, if you don't know, at the start of the game, tanks will fly in on like a parachute and land on the ground for you to use. So basically, if you just go on, if you prone under the vehicle before it lands, instead of killing you or pushing you to the side, it actually pushes you under the map, which, yeah, is fucking ridiculous. But I ran into several people exploiting this glitch and in turn getting nukes from it. So yeah, that's one cheap way to get your nukes. I'm sure this will be fixed when the actual game comes out. Fingers are crossed, but yeah, that's just, I couldn't believe it. I actually tried it myself just to see, you know, if it was legit, because I only heard about it. Tried it and it worked. I didn't kill anyone, but I just sort of wanted to see if it was true, and sure enough it was. Which brings me to the next con, which is in every Call of Duty: campers. Yeah, I mean, it's just Call of Duty. That's what you're going to get from Call of Duty. People camping in the corner, people camping everywhere. But the one thing that really pisses me off is on this map again, people taking a tank up to the mountain and just camping their ass off for like the whole game. Every single game I played on this map, there was someone up there in the tank just long-shotting everybody on my team with the tank. Pain in the ass, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's going to sum up the video. Hope you can agree with my pros and cons. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the game. But yeah, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, it's been CSPRAT, guys. Peace.
Thank you.